Hi and welcome to the August 2020 Findologic Video Dev News. My name is Gerd Zost, I'm CTO at Findologic and I'm really excited to show you the latest product updates over here at Findologic. Let's start with our new customer backend, which we've constantly been adding functionality from the old one to the new one, porting it from the old one to the new one, and we just hit a really important milestone by migrating the filter configuration to the new customer backend. With the filter configuration, you can display how the search filters, category page filters are displayed, how they should look like, how they should work. And this very important feature has just been ported to the new customer account. And let me give you a look how this looks in practice. So I just open the menu, filter configuration. I can configure it for search and navigation. So I can use different configuration on the search result pages and another configuration on the category pages. So you can rearrange the filters, determine which filter should be displayed first, second and third and so on. And let's look at the shop, what it looks right now. So I already brought up a search result page. You can see the manufacturer filter is on the first place. Let's say I want to move this further back. And then this is just a simple drag and drop operation. I pick the manufacturer filter, pull it towards the end of the list. It's saved right away, it's active right away. It takes a second to save. And now if I refresh the search results, you can see that the manufacturer is now at the last place. So really easy to change the order of the filters. And of course I can also change the settings of the individual filters by just clicking on the edit button, and then you can see I can configure what name the filter is displayed with, what the type of it is, and so on. So let's just change the name, manufacturer, to let's say brand. And again, just a simple click to save it. Takes a second to update. And now if we reload the search result page again, you can see the manufacturer filter is now called brand. So again, really easy to make these changes. Also, sometimes you might not make the right change and you want to revert it. In this case, let's say I do something else, I call it vendor. Okay, it's probably not right. Just click on the X and the change is immediately reverted, making it really easy to apply different settings, also revert them if you get something wrong and go back to the original state. And one addition or one improvement, one huge improvement that a lot of customers asked us about compared to the old filter configuration in the old customer backend was an easy way to quickly enable or disable filters. So previously you had to drag them along a very long list to disable the filters if you don't want to have them displayed on the search result page or category page. And with the new filter configuration, it's again, as almost all the operations, just a single click to enable or disable filter. So let's say the brand filter, actually I don't want it at all, so I want to disable it, and you've got a couple of icons on the actions for each filter. And I want to move this one to the inactive filters. So it's just a simple click. Again, it's saved right away. And now if I bring up the search result page again, you can see the manufacturer filter, the brand filter is gone. It's now inactive. And well, okay, maybe that wasn't a great idea. I want to enable it again. So I go to the inactive filters tab. There's the brand filter. I want to enable it again. Again, just a single click on the button. Wait a second for it to refresh. Bring up the search result page again. And you can see the brand filter is again displayed. There's also sections of other filters which are hidden behind, usually depends on the template, but they're hidden behind a button, so you need an extra click to display them. And you can also move filters into this section or out of it. Again, with a single click, works right away. You get the instant updates and filter configuration ready immediately. So it's very easy to use. Everything is just a click away. Reverting changes as well, making changes, rearranging filters, putting them into different sections. Everything is just a click away, so it's really fun to use and also works well if you have more filters than just a couple. Then another focus of us recently was to improve the Findologic category navigation. So as you know, you can also use Findologic to display the product listings and result filters on category navigation pages on your online store. And we've been putting a lot of effort into improving this. And the result of this was that 2 more merchandising features can now also be used on category navigation pages. The first one is the promotions feature. Promotions feature can be used to display banners, images on top of product listings. That's been available for a long time in search results. So you can configure to display a banner for certain search queries. And now this also works for navigation pages. So you can display a banner on top of the product listing on a category navigation page. Let's take a look how this looks. So let's say in my online store I have a nice selection of brandies and I want to make the page a bit more appealing. So let's take a look at the category page for brandies. Pretty plain, I get a couple of brandies, but there are no visual elements, and let's say I want to display a nice emotional picture on top of the product listings. So again, I go to the account, merchandising promotions, and I want to create a new promotion for brandies. So let's create a new promotion, call it brandy. And now what I need is a link for this image. How it should be linked. I've copied this already, let's put it in here. So just linking to the categories page, which I'm on anyway, but just to show you what it might look like. Then I need an image that's displayed. So the banner I want to display. So you get a nice live preview of the image, so you can check if the URL is correct, if the image can be displayed. And now I need to pick the category that this is displayed for. And of course it's the brandies category. So everything should be set up. Gonna save it. Takes a second to update. And now if I go to the category page again, if we refresh it with the brandies, you can see it's displaying an image on top of the search results. Makes it's not perfectly styled, but it makes the page a bit more appealing. And of course you could also put banners in there of your summer sales, winter sales, whatever. You can highlight some promotional actions, highlight some new products in this category and so on. And of course, to be consistent, we also want to have the same banner displayed if someone is searching for brandy, so not visiting the category page, but actually searching. Because right now, if I search for brandy, I find all the brandies, but I don't see the banner. And of course, the experience should be consistent. And this is just very easy to do. So again, I added this brandy promotion. And I just put in a search term here, brandy, and save it. Wait a second for it to update. And now I refresh the search result page. So I search for brandies, I refresh it. And now you can see it's also displaying the same banner that was visible on the category page is now also displayed on the search result page for brandies. So users get a nice, consistent shopping experience. Very easy to set up and has a great effect. You can easily improve pages, display actions, highlight new products, and so on. And another feature that we enhanced so it can be used with navigation, this category navigation, are the product placements. Product placements can be used to pin certain products to the top of the product listing. So of course, Findologic has a very sophisticated algorithm to determine the ranking of the search results, also on the product listing on category navigation pages. But sometimes you need to override this manually because you want to highlight a very special product because it was just newly released or it's for some reason other important to your business strategy. So you need to override this search algorithm, the ranking algorithm. And one way to do this is to use product placements. So you can list the number of product IDs and these will be always listed on top of the product listing. They will be pinned to the top of the product listing. This is just like the promotion, it has always been available for search. And now you can also use this on category navigation pages to override the listing, the product listing on this category navigation pages. Let's take a look and let's stick with the brandies example. So I want to create a new product placement. It's in the menu under search, under merchandising product placements. I want to create a new product placement. Let's also call it brandy. And so I need the product ID to configure this. I already looked this up. So I just did this product ID. And again, I want this product placement to be effective on the category page for brandy. So I type in the category URL. There you go. It's in plural. Save it. Wait a second for it to be active. And now, again, if I go to the category page for brandies, you can see the product is highlighted with a small border, so it's the first one. And you can see it's now on the top of the search results. Just to show you the difference, I can disable the brandy product placement again. And you can see now the product that was previously highlighted with the border and was on the first one of the product listing. It's now just ranked according to the regular ranking algorithm. So let's disable again. And again, of course, I want a consistent shopping experience between navigation and search. So of course, I want to configure this product placement to work for search as well. So let's just take a look at the search results for brandy again. And you can see them here. So this product is not listed, especially or not pinned to the top in the search results. And so we need to edit the search term, brandy, save it. And now if I refresh the search results, you can see the product configured is now pinned to the top. It's highlighted with a small border to draw more attention from the users. And yeah, it now works consistently between the category page and the search term, same search term, and doesn't matter what users do, if they use the category navigation or search, this product will always be listed on top, pinned to the top, and so you can draw more attention to it, so you can highlight newly released products or your best sellers or whatever. According to your business strategy, you can pin the products to the top, and again, this now also works in category navigation pages. Yeah, and some updates from the plugins, from our plugin department as well. There's not a lot to show here, but just to give you an update, they've also been very busy. Findologic, the Findologic plugin now supports Plenty Market Series 3, which is the latest release of Plenty Market Series, and also Shopware 6, the latest major version of Shopware 6. And yeah, we got some really nice plug-and-play plugins for this, so you don't need a huge integration. You install the plugin and talk to my colleagues, and they will set you up, and yeah, we'll have you running in no time with these latest plugins. All right, that's it for me for this time. See you again in about 2 weeks, and yeah, thank you for watching.